Okay, let's turn the music down. Turn the music down. Actually, let's just stop the music as I'm ready to go into the stream. Now, hopefully everyone can hear me because I've got nothing on my desktop using this, what's it called? StreamYard that tells me what I'm doing, if you can actually hear me or not. StreamYard actually gave me like a free trial now. That's why I've got the branding on this title card here. Oh, good. Thank you, Aprilla. So without further ado, let's get started. Matthew, this one's for you. Hi, all. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my world, to the world of Wayne. I haven't got an Iron Man mask, but I do have a Borderlands one. I got given that at Insomnia Gaming Festival. So thought that would make you laugh. How the devil is everybody? I'm drinking my milk tonight. Nothing, no hardcore drinks or anything like that. I'm still doing a little bit of, oh God, what am I doing? I'm trying to do some, that's better. Some housekeeping on the other screen here because I've got some things to show you, but nothing's working out the way it's meant to, which is typical. So let's just bring that over there, go like that, and then that should be fine. So, but yeah, all good. What have I been doing today? I'll have a look at the chat in a minute. I've spent 6 hours so far today. Oops, building. Oh, I'll have to hold it this way. That's the carronade for the victory, and it's still not finished. 6 hours. Now, I've been editing as I go along, so I've managed to get that down to 30 minutes at the moment. I think the final video is going to be about 45 minutes. That should be out the weekend, but Jesus, I knew that was going to be bad, but that's probably why I've been putting it off all this time, just to build a cannon. And I think there's 2 of them, so I've got to build 2 of them, so that's going to be fun. So that's what I've been doing. Let's have a look. You already have more viewers than Dean Knight gets on a Sunday night, and he hasn't even started yet. Who's Dean Knight? Who? See, I'm a wrestling fan as well. Right, where are we? Oh, there's just so much to tell you at the moment. Let's jump straight into it. First of all, I've got a big thank you to Luke Cotterill. I said I'll give you a shout out tonight, and I'll also give you a shout out when the video comes. Luke got himself hold of these, the Iron Man release. And he's got me one. He's going to be posting out tomorrow for me. And I believe this is a picture of him holding it there. Look at the size of that. Looks pretty impressive, doesn't it? I can't wait to get my hands on it. Is this metal? I don't know. It looks plastic, doesn't it? But could be metal. Don't know. No, actually, it might be metal. He said it's heavy. So, yeah, I think that is metal. But yeah, so thank you so much for that, Luke. It's going to be good when that comes and I can actually show the world what that's like. Hi, the Nexus. But people, let me exit out of that. It's a trial. It's only a trial. It's not in full production yet. It's only been released in Birmingham and the West Midlands area, Wolverhampton. So if you're over in the side of the West Midlands, like you'll be able to get it if you want one. But yeah. So that's why you're not seeing it around the country at the moment. It hasn't got a full release either. So you can sign up for this. If you sign up for it on the link that I posted out about 3 days ago and you do a PayPal, they'll charge your bank account the princely sum of 5p. That's it, just to ensure it's activated. And if they want to send you the trial issues, they will. But from experience, I probably won't see anything again and they'll keep my 5p, which isn't good. So, so that's what's happening with that. Let's have a look at some of these comments. Stuart Morris, huge fan of Iron Man. I'm like a big kid with all these exciting particles. We're going to run out of room. We are going to run out of room. And for that reason, as you see, I've been so busy this week. I've been moving the room around. So I've got Anduril there. Just so you know, that's the limited edition Anduril. It's limited to 5,000. So it's all got etching about limited edition. And down there, you've got the certificate of authenticity. That is my pride and joy. I think it's about £300 when I bought it about, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. So that's probably worth a load of money. Look, I've got my microphone here as well now. So it looks like I'm, you know, like professional. I'm hoping it makes me sound better, but I can put it up if I wanted to. But for that reason, I'm going to be putting my, where am I? Thunderbird 2 is going to be hanging, a bit like the Falcon. I'm going to lower the shelves, and behind me on that top shelf, we're going to be putting the Bismarck. So I finally found a place for the Bismarck. Where I'm going to put the Victory, no idea, but there's 6 years to think about that, so who knows? I hope Wayne doesn't have the same problem Martin Zero had. Martin had to go to the loo partway through his live stream, brings a new mini into live stream. No, I've been there. I've just had my dinner as well, hence why I've got the milk. So we should be all right. The toilet's only like out there though. why am I talking about my toilet? I don't know. Adrian Langley, the Bismarck is for sale in Australia. I've been getting loads of people asking about that, and you'll find my viewing figures for the Bismarck have just suddenly gone through the roof again. Why everyone starts that. The Bismarck has been an absolutely great build. Did you people see my picture I put on Facebook? How big it is? It's ginormous, absolutely ginormous. And I had to balance it, but I was really impressed of how it looks. Just going to try and find the picture, because obviously I don't have these things to hand. There we go. So that's okay. Let's click over again. There we go. Look at that. See, I've balanced this with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle egg cup here and the hoverboard from Back to the Future. But that is over a foot. That's about 1.5 foot now. And that isn't even halfway. I reckon just by that Iron Man glove there's probably about halfway. So, yeah, there's loads to do on the Bismarck still. Oh my God, there's so many people. Hi everybody, hi Phil, and you can hear me. Right, Captain Sarcastic. I wish I could build my own Terminator, but I don't have the money to buy the sets on eBay. Can be expensive, especially if you're not in this country, and postage to abroad is like a nightmare, because the missus has been sending the ones I get. But the reason I haven't been doing the Terminator, if you have a look here, actually I put them in my drawer. You would have saw it in my Bismarck video. I have got issue 29 ready to go. But I can't build anything until I get issue 28, which I cannot get anywhere at the moment. And the kick in the teeth is that when I realized that the shop didn't have them, I went straight over to the Hachette Park Workshop and I ordered issue 29 of the Bismarck and issue 28 of the Terminator because they are in stock and they were supposed to be delivered 3 to 5 days. Now, 5 working days will be tomorrow. So if they're not here tomorrow, I'm going to be phoning them up. But what did happen is my Bismarck finally turned up. That was issue 29. So I'm going to have a spare of that. But I definitely need my issue 28 of the Terminator. I can't continue without it, which is why that's on hold. The other thing that's on hold at the moment is the DeLorean, because they delivered 140 last week. I haven't received 139, and I'm expecting issue 141, which is another bit of row. So there's not really a lot you're missing. So what I've decided to do is just hold on to those until I can get issue 39 and get myself back on track. Otherwise, you'll have another thing that happened in issue 132, where I'm going backwards and forwards in time trying to complete the blooming thing. So there we go. Hello, Psycho from Borderlands. This is a good old mask, isn't it? Look at this. That's all it is. Everyone who attended the Insomnia Gaming Festival got one of these for free. So bit of a white balance problem there, but there we go. It's pretty impressive. So I only played Borderlands for a couple of minutes. I played Borderlands 2, though. Good game. Good game. I'm still addicted to Hearthstone and Warcraft, to be honest with you. Stuart Morris, you're back on the milk. I am back on the milk. Mrs. Welder Wayne did say I can have a beer tonight, but I've not been very well the last week. Again, I don't know if you saw my Facebook, but for some strange, bizarre reason, in myself, I feel absolutely fine. But I got vertigo from nowhere, and something's going on my left ear. It doesn't hurt, it just feels weird. So, but I've had it for 2 weeks now. And yeah, really giddy. So I have to do these exercises now. The doctor says, well, I'll put my head off the bed and I don't know, do this. So talking to you at the moment, I'm fine. But I tend to find when I'm walking around, or as a matter of fact, I just went a bit giddy then. I'm still giddy. So I don't know what's causing that. So I told Mrs. Wildaway I got a brain tumor, but she told me I'm not allowed to say that. So. No, I feel fine. I feel fine in myself. My daughter just looked at me in fear. Then you took it off and said, oh dear, yes, that's what I am. Schutz, guten Abend. Wie geht es dir, Schutz? Got the milk, need the Nesquik though. Ah, you see now, I love my Nesquik, especially the ones in the straws. But you know, I've got to be eco-friendly and save the penguins. Not allowed straws no more. So I don't know what's going to happen with them. We talk about some random stuff, don't we? So what else? So yeah, so the Terminator is going to be delayed at the moment, which means tomorrow we're not going to have any videos. You'll have to watch this live stream, I guess. I can't think there's going to be another video out until my Terminator comes. So that's why Saturday or Sunday, hopefully, there'll be a release of the Victory. But I'm not here Saturday. I'm in a crime festival, writers festival in Norwich. So if any of you are in Norwich, which you really don't want to be on Saturday, because I've just found out that Norwich City are playing at home to Manchester City. So it's going to be absolutely rammed. But that's where I am on Saturday. Should be fun. Oh, Eric, wish they would do a Herbie Love Bag 1969 movie version. One of the classic cars, you know, you've got your DeLorean, you've got your Ecto-1, perhaps the car from Bullet with Steve McQueen, or definitely Herbie and Condor Man's car. Yeah. No, I don't know. I suppose none of you remember Condor Man with Michael Crawford. Come on, there's got to be a show. Who remembers Condor Man? That was probably the best film ever. Now, my Dutch is very good. Gwanda van Vanuit, Netherlands. Good evening from the Netherlands. I really need to brush up on my Dutch. We're not very. I'm not very good at that. To say that Amsterdam's not far from us, it's just across the water. So yeah, Stuart, there's going to be no Iron Man. I'll be very surprised if we see issue 2 in the shops as well. And the other thing is that someone did mention on the forums, which was really interesting. Why would you release the most iconic part of a figure in a part work as one of the first things to do? And that's pretty much complete, the helmet. They did the same thing with the Terminator. And as you notice, the head isn't finished. And I don't think we're going to be finishing that till way, way later in the build, because a lot of people just want these things for the busts. Someone said that they'll just collect the helmet and that's it. They'll stop using it. Bit of a weird marketing strategy. I can't say it. Strategy. I can say it if I sound like a BG. What's this? All I got was 50 pence from eBay. Stuart, what was that for? You got 50p from eBay for what? If they do another car, 8mm visuals, if they do another car, though, I'd love to see the 57 Chevy. Ooh, yeah, what would I like to see car-wise? I've always said I'd like a Ferrari Testarossa. That would be a lovely car. Some of the old 80s cars, like the James Bond Lotus Esprit. Whatever happened to that? We had a trial for that. Never happened. I reckon it's licensing. But with a new Bond film coming out next year, you never know. Could come. Hi, well, I'm new to the channel, new to the stream. Excited to see what you're doing. Oh, thank you, T-Man Z. Nice to have you on board. This is pretty much what we do every other Thursday. So I don't do this weekly because during the week I'm building 6-hour cannons. I'm going to keep telling you about that because that's been the bane of my life today. I should do a video of all my outtakes and you'll hear the colourful language. I'll probably get myself banned. But yeah, no, we've... I tried to get a video out every day so far. You probably noticed since I've come back from my honeymoon that I am getting a video out every day apart from the weekends, or last weekend anyway, because I have my kids at the weekend. So all good. Freddie says hi. Svi, I'm going to be getting in touch with you, Svi, because I am planning a trip to Eastleigh. I'm going to be on holiday at the beginning of November, but I want to come down before then. So, but I will be in touch with you. Been trying to get one. All rent kits, metal with some plastic bits. Ah, cool. Yeah, if you know anyone in Birmingham or Wolverhampton, they should freely be able to pick them up. Luckily enough, Luke, if you're watching this, all my family are in Wolverhampton. I didn't realise that, so I could have asked them. But it's been. Thank you so much for getting hold of that for me. And I said I've already sorted you out and stuff. So, but when that comes, you probably have that video up if that comes before the weekend as well. So. What's this one? Highway, for some reason, the flux capacitor model mods is now £100. Do you know why this is? Haven't got a clue. Mark, how much was it? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I had a review one, but that was so long ago. So long ago. I mean, we were on issue 70, 60, 70 when that came out. So I haven't got a clue. But I have got some new stuff from Mike Lane coming. Let's show you that, actually, if I can find it. Oh, I'm too old. Right. So, stuff from Mike Lane that we've got coming. We have got, this is brilliant, make your own keys for the car. So you're going to be able to make a bunch of keys you'll be able to plug into the ignition of the DeLorean. And when you've done them, it's going to be really hard to show you this, but when you've done them, these are pretty impressive, I have to say. Let's see if you can see that. They're going to look like that. That is pretty good. And then one of these keys is only half long because I'm going to be gluing it to the actual barrel. That was absolutely brilliant. The next thing they've got is just some covers and clock replacements for the plutonium case and the clock. Look at that. So we've got a clock replacement and we've got the a foam inlay and some more tops, which actually fit better than the ones we've got. So that's brilliant. And probably the best thing of all, which I've been crying out for since like issue 10 of the DeLorean, is magnetic hubcaps. Look at that. So we can get rid of those crappy ones that we put in and can never get out again. And we can replace with magnet ones and take them in and out as to our heart's content. And I just know loads of you have lost some of these because I almost did as well. So I'm going to be reviewing them the weekend. So that'll be another video that comes out. But when that comes, yeah, those hubcaps, they blew me away. Brilliant. Philip, how can you say this, Terry? It wasn't a Birmingham accent. That was a Wolverhampton accent. See, I know that the Birmingham folk call the Wolverhampton folk the Dingleys. So, you know, I know this thing because I said all my family live in Wolverhampton. Knight Rider car, that was a trial, but it never saw the light of day. But then again, saying that, Sean, the Knight Rider car came out the same sort of time as the Iron Man armor trials came out across the pond in Europe, because France and Spain and Italy have already had the trials of the Iron Man. So why they want to trial it in different countries, I don't know. Bit interesting. I'd love to know how that whole thing works with the trials, where what country gets licensing, what doesn't, what's their drive to actually get them out, why they even do trials, because you know it's a cost to them, and I don't know how much feedback they get. It's just a weird thing, that is. What's up from Alabama? What time's it in Alabama? You're like 5 hours behind us, aren't you? Must be about 3 o'clock. Sweet home Alabama. Please, more information on meeting with Eagle Moss regarding Ecto-1. Oh, thank you, Aprilla. Okay, if anyone saw the I've got to show you this again. This made me laugh last week. Okay, hang on. Okay, let's look at this together, shall we? Oh dear, you've got to laugh. I made that video because I had a notification from Eagle Moss that I've got an interview on November the 28th. It's a phone interview, and we're going to be talking about the release of Ecto-1 and where I can help in that occasion. If there's going to be a collaboration, don't know yet. There isn't a collaboration yet, but I'm hoping there will be as a result of that interview. That's all the information I've got. The release dates haven't changed between December and January time. So I thought to myself, let's make a fun old trailer, which I've always wanted to do, by splicing a bit of ghosting and then having the Ghostbusters come in to blast Patrick Swayze's Sam character away. And Svi must have saw this as well. Some of you must have saw it on Facebook where people are saying, great little trailer, but you know, the first bit was from Ghost. And then I just saw a tumbleweed tumbling away, and I thought, oh my God. But yeah, so I'll be having more news for you hopefully after November the 28th. I think that's a Thursday, but I'll let you know. As for shame it's a trial, I was hoping it's full release as they did the Iron Man trial early in 2018. Yeah, not in this country though, Svi. That was elsewhere, and you never know what country it's going to land in at the time. Like the Bismarck hit Germany first, which makes sense really, but the Star Wars bus collections hit Spain first, and we still haven't seen it over here. So who knows? Revo Dave, hello, nice to meet you. What part of Alabama? Jason, I'm from Huntsville. All right, Chris Campbell. Have we got another? Oh, Camp Pling, I'm thinking of. I was going to say, we got 2 Chris Campbells. You're all close to each other then. It's nice to have viewers from over the pond, because I know it's sort of like afternoon time for you there. I don't know if that's dinner time or anything like that. How many part works for the microphone? Yeah, that's my Yeti mic. I don't use the Yeti mic really at all, only for streaming, because I use my lavalier mic, which is this. This is what I cocked up in the last Bismarck video, but this costs £5.99 on Amazon, and that's the sound you get from it. So see what I mean? That's in my Amazon store, by the way. When I use my Yeti mic when I'm recording as well to sync up all the cameras. So as long as all the cameras are listening to my sound, actually in Adobe Premiere, you've seen it before, it matches all them up, so I can just switch between shots. But yeah, I very rarely use this. I am getting another lavalier mic though, which is USB rather than 3.5-inch jack. When you're the reason I'm building a DeLorean, love your vids. Just about to put the body on the chassis, and it seems to be the hardest part of the build so far. Shuritz, I cried. And yet it's 7 hours. I cried. I put it together and the electric's not working, so I had to take it apart again. 7 hours to figure out that the batteries were flat. Absolute nightmare. But yeah, I don't envy that. And I know a lot of people have had problems with their electrics after issue 91, having to backtrack and take the thing apart again. A lot of people from issue 91 as well are also noticing if their chassis is twisted, because it's hard to get the bolts in. In the end, I had a twisted chassis, but I forced it in by using some of the screws from R2-D2 over there. Matter of fact, do you remember I told you at the last stream, R2-D2 hasn't ever been used since I got him? Well, he's been on charge all day today, so he probably works. You need to extend the man cave, Wayne. Yeah, you're telling me, big time. Wayne, can the Bismarck still be got from the beginning? Yes, I believe it can, but they are out of stock for the shop at the moment. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do, NSCXP 2005, I will speak to my contact, because I'm interested to know that. I don't know. Problems with turret Anton not rotating elevating guns, plus problem with wiring splitting with terminals. Right. Problems with turret Anton. I will pick up the chat. I'm aware I'm really bad, but I want to talk about that problem with the turret Anton. So, who knows where that's from? These are some of the parts from the Ghostbusters build, if you haven't seen that. Look, still got them. And like this sits kind of like, you know, there. I don't know. Probably not way around. But anyway, yep, still got them. Right. Oh, this is where I keep my part works in my box down here. So, all the bits that I'm not actually using. Okay. Right. I happen to have, hey, bear with me. I happen to have a spare issue 2 of the turrets for the Bismarck build. I'm going to have to open it, because a lot of people are saying that when they do the test on it, it's either going one way and not going the other way, which is meant to do. It's only meant to go one way. It does say that in the instructions. But the big thing is that it either doesn't elevate or it gets stuck on the way back. And here's the reason why. You get this case looking like that. And then this bit would eventually fit over the top, kind of like, oh, which way around does it go? Sorry, this way around. Kind of like that. And then the gun barrels, or the thing that holds the turret here, will slip inside that. Now, this little bit here, you see you've got some little tabs on either side. Those tabs need to be sitting in this cradle here and here. So when this is in, that's going to be in the cradle. Make sure it's around the right way. Like, I think I put it in the wrong way. Hang on. Yep. That's going to sit in the cradle like that. And then you'd put the top on like that. That was the right way. Okay. And then that locks into place. If it's not in the cradle, this will wobble around, and that's what's causing it to get locked onto this lip here. Let's turn this, your comment off. Okay. That is what's causing it not to go up. Make sure is seated in those two bits there and there, and then put the top on and ensure that it's still seated in there. If you do that, shouldn't have a problem. I tried phoning them and sent them an email about my route master and still not heard anything. That's not good, John. John, give me an email at worldofwayneuk@gmail.com detailing your problem, and I'll forward it on to the contact that I've got, Hashit. We'll see if we can do something for you, okay? Steve Langley. Has anyone had the monthly payment taken yet for the Terminator subscription? No, the last one was late, actually, for me. I think it came out the 9th of August. So it's either going to be next week or the week after, I reckon. Are you on yet, Wayne? I've just got a buffer signal. Yes, I am on, Sean. Everyone else can see me. Either that or I'm talking to an empty screen. Bliss. It's a pretty decent mask. It is for free. Lee. I'm still waiting for issue 26 of T800. I wish I could help getting hold of that. But I'm still waiting for 28. Fuzzy Warrior in Pain. Hi, Wayne. Will you be modifying the Terminator at all? At the moment, I can't see anything to modify, although I did see someone's video of the motorized the head already. But are we absolutely sure that the head's not going to be motorized already? Don't know. I don't know what they've got planned yet for that. Hello from Germany. Guten Tag. You should try Neverwinter. Really good. What's Neverwinter? Alan? What's Neverwinter? I've never heard of that one. Hi there, building the Terminator. Mark, it's a great build, isn't it? I absolutely love the Terminator. It's just a shame I can't get on with it at the moment. Hello, Wayne. Hi, Mega Nico. How's it going? Maybe it's a minor case of motion sickness. It came on completely. I was doing nothing, and I just suddenly went dizzy, and it's been like that for 2 weeks. So who knows? Apparently, I've got. Right, hang on. I'll tell you what I've got. This is what the I've got BPPV. Apparently, I'm going to put it in chat there, which stands for benign. Hang on, it stands for benign paroxysmal positional vertigo. Apparently. So, oh, Mike, look, we've just been talking about your stuff. How's it going, Mike? Look. We're going to get this out next week. I didn't know you did the plutonium things as well, Mike. So that's going to be great. Absolutely brilliant. Look, Mike Lane's in the house, everybody. very, very good, your German. Mein Deutsch is nicht good. Nicht good. Best, ich bin glücklich. I suffer from my girlfriend is temporary. Bloody horrible feeling. Fleetwood J, I've never had it before, so obviously it's freaked me out, and I don't know why I've got it out of, because I feel fine in myself. I haven't got no sinus problems or anything. And it doesn't really affect me when I'm sitting looking at a computer screen. It's only when I'm looking at distance and walking around. And it's definitely something to do with my left ear. But who knows? Me geht's gut und selbst. Ich bin gut. Hi Wayne, after watching you for a while now, I checked out your old videos. So I'd love to get the Millennium Falcon. Stuart, you know something? I was once considering doing the Falcon all over again and then building it exactly the same way as I'm doing all the videos now. Because back then I was either doing a fast build, not explaining what I was doing, and doing 10 episodes at a time. I think it'd be fun to break every one of them down. But Mrs. World of Wayne would freak, especially if Iron Man comes out, Ecto-1's coming out. It's too much to do. Matt Behrman, you're in Norwich, are you? Well, I'm going to be there Saturdays at some writer's place. Mrs. World of Wayne will tell you where I am, but it's near the football ground. I know that. I'm going to be parking in St. Giles's car park. That's where we normally park, near the Manor Market. And I cannot get the rubber sleeves for the fingers from the company that make it. Just get, oh God, I haven't got it here. Just get 3 mil heat shrink. Same stuff. Do you? No problems at all. Matthew Boland, Wayne, just watched issue 30 build DeLorean video, the water pipes. Is that the most you've been in a muddle and missing steps out of a build? Yes, big time. I mean, one of them, you've seen I put the reservoir bottle upside down. To be honest with you, Matthew, the Bismarck one I just did was the complete and utter. I forgot my microphone. I put the thing on back to front, the rangefinder tower. I referred to the rangefinder tower as an ornament when it actually controls the armament below it. And I thought those little things on the side were guns. And I did research for this. Hence why I did the thing at the start. So I'm like, how stupid am I? So they're actually scopes, the little things on the sides that, you know, do lasers and all of that to work out distance and direction. And it controls the armaments below. But I've always been said, because I leave my errors in and I make these mistakes so you don't have to, I think people appreciate that more, because when they come to build it, guaranteed you're not going to make the same mistake. I don't speak Dutch, Mega Nico. I wish I did. I only speak German a little bit because I was based there for 3 months, closing all the Blockbuster Deutschland geschlossen stores in Deutschland. And I was in Lindwurmstrasse in Munich. So that was a fun old time, closing all the stores down. Mark's mods. You suffered vertigo for 5 years and how you feel. Mark, you're freaking me out because I've been suffering it from 2 weeks and I'm freaking out. 5 years. Oh my God. It's terrible. The problem is, see, I do martial arts. I used to do martial arts, and balance is that's the first thing I noticed. I couldn't stand on one leg, and I'm like, hang on a minute, what's happened to my balance? But I am on some drugs called striptavin, something like that. So that's what I'm taking at the moment. It's not milk's a lark, wide Russian. Chris Campbell. Everyone laughs at me when I tell them how much milk I drink a day. Did you know this is full fat? Blue top, full fat. I drink about 6 pints a day on a good day. Mrs. Welderwayne will tell you we spend like £45 a month on milk for my habit. Everyone saying hi to Mike Lane. People remember Condor Man. That's good. I agree with you, Eric. I'm a fan of the Herbie films. Furby's good. I'm going to have to start whizzing through these because I'm so far behind at the moment. I'm dragging Wayne along to Norwich Literature Festival. That's where I'm going. You saw Condor Man in the cinema, Narcoleptic Tinkerer. I remember getting it out on Betamax video, rewinding the video and watching it over again. It was such a cool film, especially when that gypsy caravan turns into that like Lamborghini thing. It's like, wow. Condor Man came out in 1981. See, I'm showing my age at the moment. Oh, Christian, you're down the road from me in Grantham. I was in Grantham about 3 weeks ago. I've been building Techno, Lego, Porsche and Rally Car to pass the time. I'm waiting for my issue 26. I don't know how people are going to get hold of issue 26 at the moment. That's another thing I'm going to have to inquire about. See, if the news agents didn't get it, I don't think they're going to get it. So, but then I've been hearing some people have been getting their Terminator 28s from their news agents today. So I don't know. Don't know. My news agents, Lee, never got issue 130 and 131 of the DeLorean. And obviously I've got that on subscriptions and God knows what happened there. Everyone remembers Condor Man. Wasn't it a big flop? I think it was, but it was a great film. I loved it. Oliver Reed was in it. My wife thought your microphone was a model sitting in the back corner on a platform with wheels until you mentioned it was a microphone. That's my Big Track. You can't beat Big Track. Everyone had Big Track in the 80s, surely. Everyone remembers Colin. Remember Remo Williams? Over here, Chris, it was called Remo, Unarmed and Dangerous. And yeah, brilliant film. Used to love Remo Williams. But yeah, it's just called Remo over here, Unarmed and Dangerous. Can the Bismarck be got from the beginning? I believe it can. So if I didn't answer that question before, I believe it can. So, but I will check that. You'd love them to release the Stingray. What, the Jerry Anderson Stingray? I think they're already out, aren't they? Strategy. Forget it. Thought Iron Man was a test run. It is a test run, David. I know a lot of people have been saying it's the true thing. It's not the true thing. You'll know when something's coming out because it'll be plastered all over the TV, and eventually, like the X-Wing, you'll see it in the shops. Waiting for the Bismarck to get here. I've done the first 6 months. What issue are you on now, Jason? I think I'm on issue 31's my next one. 58 Plymouth for Christine. That would be a great car. Absolutely great car. You'd love to see the wacky racers. I used to love the Professor. I think that was number 9. The wacky racers. Can you imagine building all of them? And Mike Lane wants the 18 van. There wouldn't be much to do in that though, Mike. Unless you like mod it. You had parts that you could like keep it in a box, give yourself an hour, and then when you come out, it's a tank. Did you look at the Meckham auction link I sent on Facebook? The original built car is up for sale. The hero car, no reserve. I did. I can't afford that. I can't afford that, but it was nice to see. Ford Mustang from Bullet. The Trotter's plastic pig. I personally wouldn't mind seeing the black on black for Mad Max being made into a model. The original Mad Max, yeah? That was a nice car. I still want my Vincent from the Black Hole, but no one makes it. No one even does a kit for it that I've seen. I even went to the Milton Keynes robot thing and saw it there, but it was someone's passion project. There's no kits, but if anyone does see a kit for a life-size Vincent or Bob from the Black Hole, Disney's Black Hole, please email me. That would be a good car to build. Yeah, no, definitely. We're building the Vauxhall Manta A in Germany at the moment. Lovely car. Really? I don't know what part works are going on in Germany. Do you still have Hasher, Eagle Moss, and D'Agostini, or do you have a separate part works company over there, Schritz? Hello, Brow Bunny. The Ecto-1 build, you missed it. I haven't got any more information apart from I've got a meeting on the 28th with their marketing people. So I might have some more information there for you regarding that. Mark Smith, can you imagine Eagle Moss going 300 issues doing Optimus Prime? No. It won't work that way, Mark. It will only be 100 issues and then they'll keep extending it until it gets to 300 issues. That's how they do it. But absolutely love a Transformers build. Would be awesome. It'd have to be durable. Because, you know, one transform and the thing will fall to bits. What happened to build the Batmobile? Adam West one, found issue 1 and no more. Again, it's another trial that never... When these trials come out, I think the reason they never go into full production is the licensing. Are they going to pay the money they want for that? That's another one that's been said, Steve. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Let me see if it'll fly. Oh, dear. Do you still collect any of the Eagle Moss figurines? No. The reason being is they became too samey. And like my daughter started to get the Doctor Who figurines years and years and years ago. And she stopped because they just never ending. And I think they're up to like 160 now. And the figures again were samey. So she sold them. And unfortunately, she got stung because she sold them on eBay to someone who lived in Spain. And then when they got shipped out there, he sent pictures of them all smashed up. And he said he's not happy with them, and he wanted £80 discount on the price. So she learnt a bad lesson then. Johnny Fives, definitely. Model mods have Johnny Five listed on the website. Do they know something we don't? I don't know, Chris. I asked myself the same question, but I would love to build a Johnny Five. Thank you, you're a legend. No, Mike, you're the legend. Hi, if you're from Wolverhampton, you're called a Yam Yam. Well, the people from Dudley call you Dingles. I know that much because I know people from Birmingham and Wolverhampton. Yam Yam. Oh, dear. Brow, are you in Wolverhampton then? See, I've got relatives all around the Willenhall Road, Wensfield, and Wensfield around the Bolton Road area, and round Heath Town, that sort of area. Lee, you're from the West Midlands, Staffordshire. Well, Lee, have you not had any Iron Mans in your stores? I'll be surprised if they're not in even your Asda, to be honest with you. Gary Richards, what happened to the bike I was doing? D'Agostini no longer wanted me to build it. That's all I know, Gary. If you could find out anymore, it'd be appreciated because I don't know. They stopped sending it me and said, we don't want you to build it anymore. Anyone seen The Mandalorian yet? It's released. Is it? I didn't know. I've seen the trailer and that looks brilliant. I saw the Apple keynote yesterday regarding some of the Apple TV products. They look quite good as well. So, hiya, Ian. How's it going, sir? Thought I wasn't going to get here. Where you been then, Great Scott? Oh, well done, Mike. Hello. I love that shirt you're wearing in your picture there. This is why I like this StreamYard, because I get to put your messages up on the screen and everyone knows what I'm talking about at the time. So, hello from Amersfoort. I'll take it that sounds Dutch. Is it? Where was your arc reactor from? Really want one, man. The arc reactor there, look, I haven't got it alight at the moment. Let's turn it on. There we go. Look, it's on. And make it beat like a heart. There we go. One of my viewers, Beanie Bear, he made me that. And then another one of my viewers, Matthew Cahill in Ireland, got me the case. So I made the case for it. So hence why it's got pride of place there. You send me stuff, I normally stick it in there. Someone's made, it was Fleetwood J sent me the pin and the Stay Puft there. I mean, I love it. I love all the retro stuff, big time. Ecto. You really want your Ecto. How are you coming along with your... if anyone doesn't know, Svi is building the trap from Ghostbusters. So I'm waiting patiently for you to put a video up, Svi. Svi has got a YouTube channel. Just type in Svi Wheeler in YouTube and you'll find it. He's got like 19,000 subscribers. Obviously, Svi's a tattoo artist, and just watching him doing the tattoo work, it's mesmerizing. It's like watching a lava lamp. You just can't take your eyes off of it. So, yeah, great channel Svi's got. They did something like your video in Family Guy too, did they? I don't really watch Family Guy. I do watch the Orville. Not yet. I'm waiting until it comes out on DVD so I don't have to pay for the Disney subscription. Ah, good idea. The first bit for the ghost, I couldn't tell. Well, great Scott, let me come back to that. I had to do some clever editing because I didn't want Patrick Swayze in there. I thought that might be a bit disrespectful, so I didn't put Patrick Swayze in there. I can't wait for Ecto-1. I don't think anyone can wait for Ecto-1 at the moment. Advert for the built car. Yeah. Philip Letley, you sent me a message regarding that, didn't you? Have a look at that, peeps. Really interesting. I'm in GA just outside Athens. I've got my uncle living in Catalonia over in Greece. Hello from Poland. You missed the start. Yeah, it is a trial, Richard. Hopefully, I said I've got a guy called Luke Cotterill. He's sending me one. I might have it before Monday, Tuesday next week. So there will be a video out. Mike Claim will fix the Ghostbusters decals, that's for sure. Don't look right on the advertising model. I'm sure his fingers are like this already. You know, everything Mike Claim does is like, when I get sent them, especially I keep talking about these hubcaps. I've been crying out for something like that for absolutely ages. So I'm glad that they've been addressed. Remember the Bismarck gun elevation issue, Wayne? Palinor, I've already talked about it. You're going to have to watch the stream. Look, I've got all the bits here from when I talked about it. So watch the stream after on demand and you'll see me talk about how to fix it. Hi, Wayne. It's Rich and his family watching before they go to bed. Bless. Enjoy the videos. Help get me through my break when at work. Watching the Hednesfield staff. Watching from Hednesfield staff. Hednesfield. I bet it's not pronounced that. Hensfield, isn't it? Staffs. You're near Alton Towers country, aren't you? Sweet. I'm thinking of not using the Ecto decals and painting them on, maybe. You've got the skills for it, Svi. I'd say do it. Great Scott, I thought they said it was the full build. No, they'll say that because they want you to buy it. If he wasn't, how many people would? Well, I'd probably still pick it up for 99p, to be honest with you. Hi, Wayne. Will these new YouTube stipulations affect your channel? Not one little bit. My channel is a YouTube dream, especially for builders alike, because advertisers, because of the product I use, because I'm a family channel. I don't swear. I've got no copyright issues. I'm their wet dream. Oops, shouldn't have said that. Probably going to get banned now. But no, none of the stipulations. Some of the kids channels will. They're going to be heavily affected. But yeah, no, I'm not going to have a problem. I started DeLorean because my father only now, he's passed away in May. Oh, sorry to hear that, Robin. I'm 56 years old. You know, the thing is that when you build the DeLorean, not only will you have the memories of the time you had building that DeLorean, but you could also dedicate it to your father as a memory. That's what I say. Because that's what I plan to do. My dad's got Parkinson's, and you know, I build things, and he takes an interest of it, and I'll always remember that. So, Chris Payne, 66 Batmobile, still no sign of it. I'm stuck in Wyoming for work until tomorrow, then back to Michigan and my DeLorean build. Wow, is that that must be a drive, or you're flying that? I haven't been Wyoming. I think the nearest I've got there is Minnesota, and yeah, I haven't been out Minnesota. No, I haven't been that far up there. I have done quite a bit of trips to America, though. I need to go back to America. I miss the place. Hi, in regards the delay in your Terminator issue, has this also affected the monthly subscriptions? Nope, not at all. City, we're not even due one until a couple of weeks. That's why I'm not worried. But if you've noticed, I'm a month behind anyone anyway. Let's say that again. I'm a month behind everyone anyway, because I haven't even got the plasma gun yet. I'm 4 issues behind everyone else. But you don't see that because I get mine from the news agents. Hence why I've got this lovely keyring that they sent me. But as I said, I haven't got the plasma rifle yet. Hopefully they change. It got free today, and the color of some of the parts don't match the mag. Really? Ah, interesting. The Ecto-1's going to be frigging big, Wayne. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put it yet, Ian. I've got no idea. I've just found a place for the Bismarck when that eventually gets around, but who knows? Upside down. Okay, hi there. I'm making the Terminator. I had the loose finger problem. I can't take the hatchet, but not having much luck getting the rubber sleeves. Mark, just order or go to your local hobbyist or your local Wix and get 3mm heat shrink. It's exactly the same stuff. Cut it, slip it over the rings and then the pins and then push them in. You won't have a problem. Mark Smith, I'm putting my DeLorean build on hold until Model Mods bring their EM board out because of the electrical problems. I've heard a lot of people have had electrical problems. If truth be known, the reason I went for the EL rope in the end is because my flux bands weren't working. So I ain't got a clue why, but I weren't planning to use it anyway. So it was a happy accident. It's one of those Bob Ross happy little accidents. But yeah, that's why I've got flux bands. I mean, I said at my car, I did have a slightly twisted door. The front, where are we? That wheel there is not connected to anything apart from the actual hub. So it wobbles all around because the steering rack fell off. And the reason it fell off is because the wishbone snapped. So, but I'm going to be putting the train tires, train track wheels on anyway. So it's not going to make a difference. What was that? I'm good, Mrs. World Wayne. Trust you are, and you're keeping tabs on Wayne and his spending. No, not at all. Chris Campbell, I was talking from Jason from Foley, Alabama, Wayne, because he mentioned he was from there. I live in West Wales now, but father's side of the family is still in Alabama. Alan, you're on issue 41 now on the Falcon. You're going to love that build. I think the best issues of that, Alan, are to come when you actually start sandwiching everything together. That looks amazing when it's like that. It's the buffer signal part of the tracks for the DeLorean. The buffer signal, actually, I don't know how the stream is tonight. The way this StreamYard works is it works out the average bit rate and then tries to do a level stream. So you'll probably find I go pixelated now and again and then suddenly become clear again. But they are in the process of turning this into a 1080p stream. That's their next thing they're doing because I've been in charge of them. But I really do like this. So thank you to who got me onto that? Langley. Was it you? Someone got me onto it, and I do love StreamYard. It's absolutely brilliant. I am doing terrible at keeping up with these comments. Sorry about this. I've just got sent the first free issue of the Alto Renault 4L from France. Really? I will have to look at that. Altea. That's what D'Agostini are called in France, isn't it? What's the problem with issue 78? Was missing, waited 3 weeks, and told they were not reprinting the issue. Issue 78 of, what's that, a DeLorean? I don't know. Yep, that's the one. Oh, that's me. That's my comment. Look, put my comment. Benign, that's what I got. Paroxysmal positional vertigo. It could be worse. I could have pneumonoctra microscopic silicon volcanoconiosis. You got the freebie pulse rifle? Not yet. That hopefully come in my next delivery. Arnold Schwarzenegger skin. Now, what's the point of having Arnold Schwarzenegger skin and covering up all of that mechanical work that you've done? That makes almost as much sense as building a massive engine in your DeLorean and then covering it up with a reactor so you never see it. Hi, Wayne. I have a spare issue 28 the Terminator coming in the post. Should be here in the next couple of days. If you're interested, let me know. Alex, I will let you know if my spare issue of Terminator 28 doesn't turn up because I've ordered it. And it was in stock when I ordered it, and it should be here tomorrow. But I will bear you in mind, Alex. Thank you so much for that. That's what my girlfriend has. Yeah, and it can come and go. I'm hoping it goes as well, Fleetwood J, because at the moment, it's hit and miss when I'm going to get it. Hey, Wayne, you should get your hands on the tyre rack for your tyres for Mr. Fusion instead of keeping them on your shelf. Someone mentioned that, Jimmy, and I have seen Mr. Fusion's thing. Look, they're up there at the moment. Look. But I am moving these shelves around. So until I've done that, I've got to decide where things are going. It took me pretty much all day just to do that lot there. That's the sword from Kill Bill, by the way. Look at that. I hope Ecto is like the Thunderbird. They sponsor you and we get a discount, but I won't hold your breath. That is a brilliant idea, great Scott. I I don't know too much about having it in packs, but in part size. But if they could give everyone a subscription discount with a code, that'd be excellent. Absolutely excellent. The advantage with that, Eaglemoss, if you're hearing, is that the analytic information from that voucher will go to you. So you'll not only be able to see who's building it, what stages they're on, but you'd have the demographics of where they're getting it from. And there's so much information for marketing. It's a marketer's dream. But unfortunately, only D'Agostini has ever done that. Wayne, please do like a blooper video. It would be funny. You really don't want to see my blooper videos, Matthew. One of them I left the me singing at the start. Normally when I'm starting my stream, I'm having a good old bop. And the reason for that is I'm testing all the microphones work. It depends what the song at the time is. And beyond, at the moment, for some strange, bizarre reason, it's songs from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So I'm there with my lips going, Michael Rennie was ill the day the earth stood still. I won't keep singing because Mrs. Welderwayne's absolutely fed up of me singing that at the moment. Are you going to paint the black and white markings on the side of the Bismarck or leave them grey? 39 Andy. Now, when I did 2 Bismarck videos about the colour schemes, I was thinking about that. I think I'm going to leave them grey because it only had those black and white stripes on for the winter and then it took them off. So I am going to keep them grey. I think it's just too much hard work to do that. And as with the swastikas, I don't know what I'm doing about that yet either. But the good thing is I can leave it right to the end of the model and still put them on as a transfer. So not too worried about that at the moment. Hey there, how many models do you do at a time? Well, at the moment, I think I've got 5, Bob. And I'm about to have 6. And I've got a full-time day job as well. So I tend to... the advantage of my day job, I've mentioned this before, is I can work whenever I want during the day, but I've got to do a set amount of hours during the day. So I try and fit my builds in around that. And I do try to keep my weekends off for the kids and stuff. So Mega Nico, take care, sir. It's nice of you joining the stream again. Mr. Rodaway, I've said for ages that he should have a bloopers video. Glad you think the same. Oh my God. I've seen the plasma rifle for the Terminator sell on eBay. What? £133? Oh my God. That's crazy. Mrs. Welderwayne saying that the best blooper I saw was that Life of Brian's channel, Dave, when he was doing I think it was a DeLorean build, and he smashed his light and it just went everywhere during the stream. That was a classic. I wish I'd get the DeLorean build. I love Back to Future, but can't afford it. I hear what you're saying, T-Man. Some of these things are really expensive, but someone else mentioned that the price of these magazines is like 2 cups of coffee a week. So from Starbucks. So it depends how you look at it. They are expensive, but how many of these are in the world as well? Who knows? You got the same. A lot of people have got this, Reese. It worried me, to be honest with you. I thought something seriously wrong with me but I've got no other symptoms. So just the dizziness. Terrible. I've seen the plasma. I've answered that one. That's the stuff I'm on. Stemetil for vertigo. Yeah, I saw that. It's an antipsychotic drug. I've been telling everyone they gave me antipsychotic drugs. Schizophrenia as well. Yeah, that's what I'm on. Stemetil. Thank you, Aprilla. I'm on same stuff. Are you sponsored by the Milk Marketing Board? Also, if pot dairy from freezing come out, would you buy it? Yes. I need one of those urns. The milkman needs to deliver a pre-chilled urn that they can stick outside, and I'll happily. So it's not just me drinking milk now. I'll get up at 2 o'clock in the morning for a pint of milk and chocolate. I'm a chocoholic. I'm like the secret lemonade drinker of milk and chocolate. Remember Starbird? No, Nigel, I don't. I'll probably do it if you show me a picture of it. I like the cat. I'm sure Phoebe would like the cat as well. You're on to issue 28. So, Lee, issue 28 of the T800 was in your local paper shop today. Have you got issue 29 already as well now then? Wondering, because I might have to go down my local newsagent to see if they got it in. Made a fly noise as you played with it. Starbird. No, don't remember it. Is Ecto-1 coming out? Eaglemoss took my money to subscribe. I just got home, so missed most of your show. Love the builds. Not at the moment, not until December, January time, but I'll have more information at the end of November, Jamie. You guys are just winding me up with that, aren't you? It's the tragedy as well. Tragedy. But if I say it like a BG, tragedy, I don't have a problem. Tragedy. I got to do the Shelby GT500 for Gone in 60 Seconds. I haven't seen that. I've seen the film, obviously. I haven't seen the car. Great Scott and Speedway. He cannot say strike. I'm just not going to read comments that say that anymore, Mrs. Waldway. Any thoughts on the Eagle Moss military helicopter? What? I haven't seen that either. What's going on with me? Hang on. Moss helicopter. Is this the shock helicopter? I'm not seeing anything. Give me more information. 18 van, but you have to build it from a bunch of scrap plastic. Yeah, which don't build a van at all. You just got to improvise. Any chance of a UFO build? Now, are we talking UFO the series from the 60s? Or are we talking like just generic UFO? Like I saw someone building, hang on, Adam Savage tested, was building the UFO from Close Encounters. That looked brilliant. Just check that D'Agostini took 2 lots of 0.5p. Does that mean I get a Hulkbuster? I don't know. I got 5p taken out for my Iron Man, but I don't think I'm going to see anything. I'll be shocked if I do. Get the model companies to sponsor you so you could buy the bullet car. But if these model companies sponsor me, then I'd be like, you know, not as skint as I am now. I do get, not sponsored, but I do get, as I said before, the Bismarck and the Terminator delivered from Hatchet for free. So I can build that. But because it comes so far in the past, I buy them anyway from the newsagent. So I'm not winning either way, am I? Does the Terminator build have a Facebook page? I think so. You'd have to do a search, Nigel. I'm not really a member of many Facebook groups. I think the only one I am is the Bismarck build. I had some problems with an old Facebook group, most of you know, and you're not even allowed to mention my name anymore because, like, you know, I'm scum. That's normally the if there's a part work model coming out, guaranteed there's this Facebook page being created before the models even come out, because that's the way they work. But I'm not going to talk about that. Water under the bridge. Waiting on issues 1 to 22 to get here. Cool. It'll be the 80s Prime, then the movies, then Bumblebee version. Ooh. I'm just having to think about that. Bumblebee could be a good build. Do you remember Omnibot? Yes. It was a remote controlled robot that cost £20 billion. It could be, but like anything that was £20 billion in the 80s is still expensive. I can't even get a BBC micro computer for under £300 at the moment. How bad's that? I've just got me, you can't really see it with the, let me turn that off again. Look, I've got a ZX Spectrum just there. That's the 48K rubber key, but I don't quite know why my Bismarck plaque's over there. I wonder what I did with that. Ed 209. One of my friends had an Ed 209. It was about, I'd say just over a foot tall. Blinding piece of equipment it was. Didn't move though. Vincent and Bob with some of the half-dead crew for the Black Hole came to my school in Sunderland when I was a kid. Best day ever at school. Jealous, jealous, jealous. I've still got, look, let's show you this. Oh, lucky I cleaned my drawers out today, wasn't it? Right. Look at this bad boys. I'm not going to get the stickers out as well. There's my, let's turn the chat off. Look, there's my issue 29 of the Terminator. So that'll be coming out soon. But I have got the original Black Hole bubblegum cards. And look, I've even got some of the wrappers they come in. But sadly, they don't smell of bubblegum anymore. No, they don't smell of bubblegum anymore. And I've got them all. And if you remember, on the other side, you can make a picture of the, like a large poster sort of picture. Oh, God, they're going to go everywhere. And I'll just show you some of them as well. There you go. Look, so that's behind. Look, one's falling out now. Ah! Hang on a minute. I can't be losing my cards. I've had them for years. Right, let's put that one back in. Boy, I'm getting in a mess here, aren't I? There we go. So, look. And then, like, you put the cards together and they make a big thing. Look, there's Vincent. Let's try and find a nice, good one up Vincent there. Look. These are brilliant. I've got the checklist cards and everything. I love my black hole. Oh, let's put that back away. I'm gonna have to tidy this room up again later. But yeah, I'm a big nostalgic fan for that. I used to have all the sticker books as well for Short Circuit. Oh, we've read that one. I'm from Telford and got my Iron Man today from W.H. Smith's. Yep, it's all in the West Midlands, Richard. You know what you want to do, Richard? Go back to your newsagents, buy every single one in shop, stick them on eBay for 10 quid. You'll get it. Trust me. That's a nasty thing to do. Sell them on eBay for £1 and make a penny on each one. Hi, bud. I'm not in Wolverhampton. And yes, I live next to Heathtown in Park Village, but this is soon to be no more. Really? Oh, my God. They're really changing it. Oh, so I read that wrong. You're not from Wolverhampton, but you live next to Heathtown. Right, gotcha. And it's not even rush hour. Hi, Wayne. Love the vids. I've also completed the Millennium Falcon. If you need some paint of yours, give me a shout. All right. Okay, I will do, Lutonia. When I did the weathering and stuff of my Millennium Falcon up there, I think I did that 2 years after finishing it. So I was in no rush to get that done. All right, just for info and maybe a shout out, the Bismarck is now available in Australia. Ah, that is brilliant news. I did mention that at the start, and it's great. I had a lot of people from Australia like getting really ticked off that I think the Kiwis had it before you. But I'm glad you got it now because it's a great build. It's one of my favourite ones at the moment, as well as the, obviously, I'm going to keep saying it, my 6 hour to build a cannon HMS Victory. I'd like to get the same glue that you use, Wayne, but I can't because at the range in your country. Oh, you're not in our country. It's the weirdest super glue I've ever used because super glue normally dries white. This doesn't. So I don't know. But it's only £1. So at the moment, with the exchange rate, you're looking at like $1.21. So, oh, not Greece, Georgia. First time watching a live stream, but love it. You've got such a great community around the channel. Glad to be part of it. Oh, thank you, Ewan. I said the modeling community is a brilliant community because everyone helps everyone else out because everyone's striving to learn new things. I mean, this whole Bismarck build, I would never have built a battleship. And it was Mrs. Worldaway who said, build the battleship because you'll get a lot more people interested in that as well. And I've learned so much about battleships, the Battle of the Denmark Strait. None of this history I knew before, and I've had to study it myself for the channel. And it's that's where I get the joy of it. And I get the joy of talking to you fine people. So, yeah, thank you for that, Ewan. Adrenaline Reaper. So the Arduino, yeah, they're terminated. They got terminated when the Arduino blew up. So, but I did link a guy called Paul McWhorter. If you do a search for him on YouTube, he's got loads of beginner YouTube channels for the Arduino. Bonjour, Wayne. I can't speak French. Chez bonsoir. Oh, okay. French is one language I don't know at all, I'm afraid. I can speak to you in German. Your program's a great. Good job, Mr. Wayne. Thank you, Christian. My brother got a tattoo of the T800 Nylon Forks now on his leg. Well, you should send pictures and let Svi have a look at it. Svi does some amazing. Svi's down there as well. Svi does some amazing tattoos. He's going to answer me now. Look, bless you. Thanks for the shout out, mate. Trap vids are on the way. All parts printed, so assembly coming in just to get 150 together for the electronics now. Oh, is that how much it's going to cost? Oh my God. Yeah, I saw you meant that. Silly me. Athens, Georgia. I thought it's Athens, Greece. There you go. But then again, I mean, you've got like Birmingham and London and, Portsmouth. All of those places are in America as well. It's crazy. How many issues left in the DeLorean extended version? Oh, thank you, RB26. It goes up to 159, I believe. And I'm on now 141. Should be getting 141. I believe the subscribers already have 144, perhaps. So we'll see. I would imagine Ecto-1 gets extended as a difference between... Yeah, of course it's going to get extended. Nexus, it's Eagle Moss. You should just accept that as a given and it's going to happen, even though they say it won't. Build a Death Star. Where are you going to have room for that, Alan? Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't know. A quarter Death Star could be good, and then you could like put it up onto like the corner of a room and the ceiling. That could be fun. The next is the extend Ecto-1 for the GB2 Ghostbuster 2 roof rack. I will quite literally wee myself with this scrolling message rack with hundreds of very small LEDs though. Svi, we saw one of them. Where was I? Mrs. Wayne was with me. Mrs. Wayne, where did we see one of those things that go on the Ghostbusters 2 car? It was the doctor's surgery. They had one in my doctor's surgery. That's where it was. And yeah, no, they're brilliant. Svi, they will do that. I guarantee they will do that. And if they don't, I can see Chloe and Corey doing it from Model Mods. Oh, thank you, Ewan. Is your victory the full hole or the one with the cutouts you can see inside? It's the full hole. I don't think it's got a cutout. No, it won't have a cutout because I'm doing the planking myself. I could make a cutout if I wanted to, I suppose. I don't know. It's going to be a long time down the road. The next thing I've got to do, actually, the next 2 videos after, I'm going to keep showing you my 6-hour carronade, is the just doing some frame. They're really quick videos. Then we've got stage 6, where we're building the first lifeboat, which is plank bending. Going to enjoy that. Any more victory vids soon? Yep, in a couple of days, Chris. Do you make your own parts if you break something? I try to, now I can't say the word bodge, can I, Bob? I try to adapt if something goes wrong. Put it that way. There's only twice where I've completely mauled apart and had to buy another either issue or another part, mainly on the DeLorean. Hence why I've got no hair. A lot of people say if you watch my R2 videos and the DeLorean videos right from issue 1, and then just jump straight to issue like 130 and look how much I've aged in that time. It's like, oh my God. After you build the T800, will you send it back to the past to yourself? I've done that before with the Back to the Future videos. What's up with the X-Wing? Issue seem really hit and miss. It's because they missed. No, let's try. They sent me issues 3 and 4. The issues didn't arrive, so they took a month to send issues 3 and 4 again, and then that was around about the middle of August. Then at the end of August, they sent me 5 and 6, and I'm still waiting for 7 and 8 now. So, yep, they are very hit and miss. I don't know when I'm getting them. So, but when I get them, I put the video straight up. So I haven't stopped doing it. They are there. It's just I haven't done them yet. Hi from Oz. Terminator started this week over here. Very excited. Are you getting Iron Man? I will be, but it's only a trial at the moment. Ian Turner, how many of your builds have you been sponsored for? It must cost you a fortune subscriptions. Only 2. That was the Thunderbird and the Valentino Rossi bike. And then I've got the 2 that are going now, which is the Bismarck, as I mentioned, and the Terminator. But I still buy them from the newsagent, so it's not really productive either way. Have a tour courier who's a spitting image of Tim Curry. Wicked. Are we? Is that how far behind I am in the chat that we're talking about Rocky Horror Picture Show? Does anyone have the tiny jaw connector parts they can send me? I don't know, Tristan. If they do, put it in chat. I'm still waiting on issue 16 for the last 2 months for my DeLorean build from Egamos. Have not got it yet. They're still out of stock, and I'm still waiting for 15. That's not good. Jimmy, there is a way to get them, and that is to look at other countries' shops and see if they're in. For us, I look at the French shop, Eagle Moss shop, and they've got most of the issues that I'm missing or I'd want. Why keep getting sent the same issues over and over again? Hopefully we're now on track and they'll start. Oh, thank you for answering that, Mrs. Waldaway. Great Scott, I won't say what some of my customers spend more a week than I spend on my 3 as of now builds combined. Iron Man test issue seems to be selling really well. Durham W. Smith has loads in, but it's sold out in days. Hopefully a good Durham. So, Neil, it was up in Durham as well. I know they specify. Normally, it's Plymouth. Plymouth normally get it. That's why Mike Lane normally gets these issues. But I wasn't aware it was up as far as Durham. Guten Abend, Deutschland. Hi, Wayne. Here on my last day on holiday in Sacramento, California. Where are you from, Stuart? Are you based in America, or have you got to come back to the UK? Because believe me, if I was in California at the moment, I wouldn't want to be coming home. I'd be at Galaxy's Edge right now. My partner said too much milk will damage your kidneys. Yep, I can believe it, but I've been like this now for well over 10 years. So I ain't got jaundice or anything yet, so I guess I'm definitely not lactose intolerant. I'm enjoying the DeLorean build, but I have to contact Zoe every time. Zoe, I've heard Zoe's really good in Eagle Moss for getting things done. To mind them, as they say every 6 weeks, but I hear nothing until a message that I'm in Ireland. Anyone else do this? The logistics is what lets a lot of these companies down. If they can sort the logistics out, I don't think we'd have much of a problem. Bexac, I'm fine, thank you. This evening, after this stream, I'll be going straight to bed because I've got a big day tomorrow. Adrian, that's who told me about this. Terminator issue 29 gets released date next Wednesday. Going to Hachette website. Really? I've got issue 29 there. Weird. How heavy is the Bismarck now? I'm going to have to weigh it in the next issue, but the bit that I showed you at the front, well over 1 kilogram. I'd say 2 kilograms, big time. Philip, I think it's the straight. Yeah, we're not going to read that, Philip. I can't say it. I'm going to need to. It's going to be like the King's Speech. I'm going to need to practice it. You're the man who should not be named. They are doing a Bumblebee build, are they? Oh, cool. I missed that. I hope someone will do a 3D copy of the plasma gun on eBay at some point. Then I can have the T800 display with the 2 guns like the future war scene in T2 shooting at the screen. I want to do a kit build. I hope someone does it. Well, I think the trial was D'Agostini. So who knows? I can't believe how much chat is going on tonight. With the Back to the Future car, I'm still stuck with my wheel, but what screw should I use to fix it? I think it was a DM. A DM screw was for the wheels, I think. I might be wrong. Go back and check my videos. If you notice on my DeLorean playlist, I've renamed all the videos to what we actually do in each part, so it's easier to like track them down. Batteries Not Included was a wicked film, Mike. I love that. Mike sent me the Explorers. Mike, I've got to show them this as well. Hang on. You've seen me black hole one. Where's me? I've got it all in a mess. It's in my other drawer. He sent me an Explorers like souvenir brochure sort of thing. If you remember that from the 80s, I think that was 84, 85 with River Phoenix and Ethan Hawke. Blinding film. Absolutely lovely film. You built the Rocketeer jetpack and helmet. I'd so do that. Build the Rocketeer jetpack and helmet. Well, Matthew, I know someone who built the helmet. Not the jetpack, just the helmet. And that looks brilliant. As a matter of fact, if you go onto Mooncrest Models on Google and inquire there, he might still have the molds for it. I don't know. I don't want to know what's in your drawers. Yeah, you don't. I tidied them today. That's why I keep going in them thinking I can just pick things up. Please will you all stop encouraging Wayne to buy more builds? At this rate, me and the kids have to move out because there'll be no room for us. Mrs. Welder Wayne, you have got your library just there. That's enough space. You don't need any more space. Class, can I remember them cards? They were brilliant cards. Mrs. Welder Wayne, I've got 4 builds going on. The better half only knows about 2. I'm going to be in trouble. See, I haven't got to that stage, Aprilla, yet, but I'm going to be. I'll just put it this way. Every day, because I work from home, I get a knock at the door from the postwoman or the postman, and I'll get a package for Mrs. Welder Wayne. And I guarantee it's either a book or a notepad. And she doesn't tell me. She's like, I'm not due anything. But every day I get something. So that must be over 30 books and notepads I've already had this month. I wonder who has the original Vince and Bob robots. I haven't got a clue, Sean. I'd love to know. Love to know. Philip Letley, we live in a 4-bed, 3-story house. I need a mansion and the channel doesn't make that much money. I'd like to start a crowdfunding page. You're on form tonight, aren't you, Mrs. Welder Wayne? Hi from Turkey. Oh, Andy. Hello. That'd be a nice country to go to, Mrs. Welder Wayne. Turkey. You've been there, though, I think, haven't you? I used to throw Revell mods together when I was a kid. Now I want to get into the complex, time-consuming modeling. Any tips for a low-budget build? See, I used to do the Airfix models. I used to have a Revell space shuttle that was on top of the plane. I don't know. I think for someone starting for a part work, the R2-D2 was quite a simple build. If you want to do one of the clip together ones, my dad's just building one at the moment. I mentioned earlier my dad's got Parkinson's, but he's doing a great job building the Concorde. Looking really good. Loving your Bismarck build. I've got up to 28, but not started yet. Do you know if we're getting a second Arado float plane, or do I need to start looking on eBay? No, we are getting a second one, Steve. That'll be one issue. Not in one issue. It will be one issue to make it. Hi, Wayne from Benton, Arkansas, USA. I started watching you since start the Bismarck. I love it. Keep up the great videos. Thank you for watching, Matthew. That French message you badly attempted to read out was very complimentary. I think it was about liking you in the group. I really need to try. Oh, Mr. Tadjel. Hello, Mark. Look, this is amazing. These wearer screwdrivers are still going. They are the best screwdrivers ever. I'm telling you. Mark's the one who got me the wearer screwdrivers. They're absolutely brilliant. What was your professional build? Professional build? Right, my builds are professional. I haven't got a professional build. I'm confused. Bob? Everyone's saying hi to Mark. I'm sure I saw a video of part work Tracy Island. That would be interesting to see how great that was with the Blue Peter Tracy Island, made from 2, I don't know, yogurt pots or butter things and paper mache. That was so successful. Do you remember they bought out kits for it so you could build it yourself rather than have to source the parts? The main light my R2 flash is red and blue. Is very dim, but on the test board it's bright. I got a replacement board and it was the same. Anyone know what it can be? Flashes red and blue. Well, normally red and blue. I don't know what that one is. That's weird. James, if you ever have a problem, all I'd do, if you've still got the collection plugs, unplug absolutely everything, get a torch, look at every single pin, make sure you've got no bent pins, because that's mainly the cause, and then plug in one thing at a time, ensuring everything is completely in. That's when my one didn't work. It was one of the plugs wasn't in. But I do know a lot of people have had trouble getting them in, and in the process of trying to get them in, they've bent a pin. So there you go. Matthew, at the moment, we've got no dates for the Bismarck model or Terminator being released in the USA. And the main reason is Hachette Partworks don't have a presence in the US, even though Hachette is one of your biggest book publishers over there. So I'm confused by that as well. But I have fed it back so many times that the amount of American people that I've got who want these builds and can't get them, and they're missing an opportunity big time. See, some of the boys was in Colchester last Saturday. Oh, you're talking to Mark? Were they, was an R2 meeting there? I don't know. Yes, they were. Why does Colchester mean something to me? Oh, that's right. I've got I got a dealership that I'm dealing with in Colchester. That's why. Wayne, you deserve to get a few more sponsors. You are such a great guy. I've learned loads from watching this channel. You're always very happy to help. Just wanted to say thanks, mate. Thank you so much, Josh. I really wish some of the companies would help support the channel. But I'll be honest with you, I haven't, because I work as well. I don't get time to chase that side of the business or the marketing side of it. This is a business for me. This is a hobby. And I have been thinking about taking that step to go over but I want to keep it the way it is. I like the being able to talk to you and just keeping things down to earth. And I don't want to, it's my hobby. So, but it will probably come and, I like interacting with everyone. And I'm always smiling. Even when things are falling around behind me and things are going wrong, I'm always smiling. I think what was it? One of my issues of the DeLorean, I built completely ill with no voice, but I'm still smiling. Hi, when you start planking the hole, there's an option to leave a cut. Oh, is there? That's interesting. Well, I keep, where is it? Let's have a look. John, I bought the bender. I was going to try and show you my plank bender, but I have still got my Starbucks sticks, and I've still been learning to bend them. And at the moment, look, I've got it down to a T without a plank bender. And I don't think I'm going to need a plank bender for the, what's it called? The lifeboat that we're building, because look, I can bend. I'm like the Uri Geller of bending things. But someone said that my palm oils could damage the wood. Well, if that was the case, I won't be picking the thing up. But look, we'll see. I'll probably be soaking them and use my plank bender on them anyway. It would be great if they bring out a Star Destroyer. That would have to be a really good scale, I'm telling you. Just paid for my 5p for Iron Man. Hope it goes into full production. I'm still waiting on issue 130 for the DeLorean. Jason, I was as well. In the end, I had to go for eBay to get it. I'm only 20 minutes behind. I know, Philip. I'm terrible tonight. I'm telling you, big time. Wait, Mike Lane is down here in Plymouth. I believe he is, Steve. Is the Battleship Bismarck available for the US? If so, I'll put it next to my Lego Titanic. Not at the moment. When it is, I will let you know. Trust me, I'll be shouting from the rooftops about it. Someone posted on Facebook recently that Eagle must have stopped people in the UK ordering from the French site. Really? Wow. I'm speechless for that. Why do they care who orders it? Things because if they're in the shop, they're there to buy. Surely. Alan, did you speak to Collins who lives in Clacton-on-Sea? God, all you Essex people, eh? Is it just WSP seem to have Iron Man only in certain parts of the country in SCXP? Where are we? The Nexus has a video for issue 29 Terminator now. Leads me to believe issue 30 is next Wednesday. I've got issue 29 here. And hopefully I'll get a video out if I can get issue 28. Contact Eagleboss via Twitter and usually you get Zoe. Ah, right, okay. Well, if you, I think Danny's their other social media person for Twitter. She's great. Gets issues sorted quickly. Thank you, Big Philly. T Menzel, are you looking into a case for the whole DeLorean display? Well, I've got a case already. Look, the DeLorean's sitting on a case and the crystal part of it is there, holding up all of that. Because I can't put the crystal part on there because then it will hide that. And the guy who makes that, Luxury Model Customs, has had to stop making them because he's just been inundated with them. So, and I mean, I know this one's like the £200 one with all the lights and all that, but you can buy a flat pack build your own one from him. And that's probably why he's out of stock at the moment. Oh, it's a GM. Thank you for that, Adrian. I got it wrong. I knew it was an M something. GM screw, whoever asked for that. If I win the Mega Millions or Powerball, I'll sponsor all your builds. Oh, thank you, Great Scott. That'd be excellent. you could pay for my holidays. The honeymoon that we had, we've just been talking about with Mrs. World Wayne tonight. We want to go back there next year. We enjoyed it so much. Me and Mrs. World Wayne had never been in a hot tub before. So it was an experience having a hot tub, and now I just can't stay out the things. I need to be in a hot tub. Any ideas on the part works are all messed up the past 2 weeks? No idea, Jobra. I haven't got a clue. I wish I knew. I really do wish I knew. Hi, World Wayne. Cheers from Burbank, California, US. Love your videos. Been watching you for a long time. Oh, thank you, Brian. It's really appreciated having all the viewers. And I'm glad that it's reached so far over the pond. Good night. I'm all on holiday in Turkey and it's 11. Wow. You must visit a lovely place. And they have WRC going on here at the moment. Bye. I'll see you later, Andy. You have a good time, mate. Everyone should change their YouTube name to... Stop saying that blinking word. I couldn't be that mean to me. Yeah, we're not going to be reading those. Right, where are we? We're getting now down near the end now, so I'm going to start wrapping up. I'm so late tonight as well. I'm normally finished by now. You need a sponsor for your room and a good extension needed to accommodate your models. Yeah, I need Wimpy Homes to sponsor me, Ian. Here, Phoebe. Oh, you want the dog? Let's try and find her. Beep. Phoebe's coming. Oh no, rubbing wood again. Yep, rubbing wood on stream. Wooden Titanic or the Concorde in metal? The Concorde would be brilliant. Look, everyone wants to see you. Come here. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello to everyone. No, the Phoebes. Wayne, stream will be going until midnight just so you can catch up with the chat. Yeah, tell me about it. Instead of buying a plank bender, just get a cheap curling iron. Maybe Mrs. Wellbrain. She might have, thinking about it. My uncle Andrew Midgley is from Sheffield. I have learned all the British lingo I can think of, such as bonnet, boot, windscreen. Just watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer and just talk like Spike. And are you going to Disneyland Galaxy Edge to build an R2 or BB-8 or a lightsaber? I want to build a lightsaber. I want to go to Galaxy Edge. One of my friends has recently been to the recently opened Florida one on the first day of it opening, and I am so jealous, but I will get there someday. So Phoebe has got something to tell you all. Phoebe's saying it's bedtime, aren't you? It's bedtime, and you want me to go to bed, don't you? Because I don't stay up late, because I'll be up at 5:30. These peeps on here don't realise I get up at 5:30 to post some of these videos, do they? Or are you just going to watch yourself on the screen? She looks like she does nothing, doesn't she? Watch her ears when I do this. Where's the mouse? The mouse. Or the hedgehogs. Where's the hedgehogs? You're a good girl. Anyway, look, thanks for watching the stream. I think I've caught up with all the chat, but God, that was a fun one tonight. I'm actually sweating trying to keep up with that. I said there won't be no video out tomorrow, so I'll keep this live chat actually in the trailer section of my YouTube channel. There will be a victory one out the next day. I've got Mike Lane's new mods that I'm going to demonstrate, and hopefully by then I'll have the Iron Man issue 1 that I'll be able to trial for you as well. But other than that, listen, thank you so much for coming on board and watching this stream tonight, and thank you for supporting the channel, okay? Good night, everyone.